Hey, good afternoon. It's Jeremiah with Affordable Mobility Solutions. Today, I'm shooting a video of our 2020 Ford Transit. This is a rear entry conversion, easy to operate. I can do the doors here. It's got the unlock here. Doors will fold open. Got your magnets right there to help keep them in place. To get this conversion to work, you have to have the ignition on. The emergency brake has to be set. And you have to flip the lift power on like so. If those three things are not done, this will not work. You got your lighting up here to be ADA compliant. Hit the unfold. There's 2 stages here. 34-inch wide lift. Hit the down button there as well. Got, I believe it's 59 inches room coming inside the van, then 68 inches once you're inside the van. So tons of headroom there. Ramp folds down. Load up your wheelchair. Put the remote right here. This has the awesome, what we call the smart seating in this. This stuff is very expensive. Got upgraded Q-strength tie downs in here. These are the deluxe ones. Our competitors are gonna charge you about $1,000 to upgrade to those. We throw them in at no charge to you. Headliner's in great shape. You got all your vents back here to keep everybody nice and cool in the summertime. What I love about these seats, they can be moved. You can snap them out of here. So say you wanna move all these seats to the front, you can snap them out, roll them up there and do so. So you want to remove all these seats and you want to do like 5 wheelchairs at a time, you have that option. Versatility is the key, especially if like, nursing home or a facility like that. We have a lot of people you need to move at one time, a lot of options. Versatility is the key. Got your cup holder there, plug in for your phones. All these seats are like a nice vinyl, so they are easy to clean if you do get any kind of mess or spill on them. Got your fire extinguisher, your triangles. Dash is in great shape, no cracks or holes in the dash. Steering wheel controls how to keep your eyes on the road. Little extra storage up there. You got your rear air controls. You've got your handle over here to help passengers get in and out the passenger door if need be. Some of your passengers that, even if they're in a walker or something that may not be able to step up, you can load them with a lift. It's very simple. It's got the cycle on this lift. Let me get that here. I'll get you a picture of that for the video. It's so bright out here. It's hard to pick up on some of this stuff right now. And it's hot, about 100 degrees, but that's all right. Out here working, just trying to show you exactly what you're getting. Hold the up button there just like so, and just put it all back together. We will be ready to roll. Now be aware, a lot of our competitors, especially the big box stores, they're going to tell you that you have to buy from them, like United Access and Mobility Works. You have to buy from them. That way they can service the vehicle anywhere in the country for you. Simply not true. These are Braun conversion here. Anyone can service this conversion. 800-pound weight capacity. Any Braun dealer can. And Mobility Works, United Access, for example, they're owned by big banks, they're owned by investors. I promise, if you offer to bring them money, they are more than happy to take it. They have to. They've got quotas. They got to buy someone else's next private jet. They got to take all the business they can get. So don't fall for that. Don't be tricked into overspending $10,000 at those big box stores. I walk around the van. It's got your tinted windows. All these tires, like 30 seconds. They're literally like brand new tires on this van. Got your step here I mentioned earlier. You got your sliding passenger door for loading. Got the handle here, the step. That's an option as well. And just showing you the layout here so you can see just what it looks like from the side entrance. As I do my walk around, I'm looking for any little scratches, dents in the paint. This thing is super clean. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you it's perfect, but it's not far from it. And you hear me talk all the time how we can save you $10,000 on your wheelchair accessible vehicles. How we do it, it's simple. It's low overhead. I started this company 13 years ago, with one goal in mind: produce the highest quality wheelchair accessible vehicles at the lowest prices in the country. I said, we're not gonna put one in Miami, New York, Chicago, LA. That means more overhead. We're gonna put one right in the middle of the country. I'm going to offer free shipping in the lower 48 states, so our customers don't have to worry about traveling, coming to us, or vice versa, us coming out to them. We do super detailed YouTube videos like you're watching right now, so you know exactly what you're getting. I'm gonna save our customers $10,000 per vehicle. I'm gonna help a lot more people, and the only ones that lose in this situation are the big box stores, corporate America. That's just too bad, isn't it? And no matter who you buy from, make sure you get a VIN number inside the vehicle. Why I say that, the scammers on Facebook Marketplace, they're gonna steal my pictures, they're gonna crop out my sign up there. They're gonna post this vehicle on the internet for sale for $20,000 with a $2,000 deposit to hold it. They can't hold this for you, they don't own it. They're trying to scam you out of that $2,000 deposit. So no matter who you buy from, get a video like this. My name is Jeremiah Coleman. I own Affordable Mobility Solutions. Yes, I have this vehicle here in my possession. Get this video and protect yourself, y'all. All right, what we do with that VIN number, not only do we run a Carfax on every single one of our vehicles before we purchase it, We are the only dealer in the country that actually goes over the Carfax with you, shows why we believe in this vehicle, why you can too. This one's one owner, steady service history records, last owner as a commercial vehicle. I like commercial vehicles. It means they've been adult driven, well maintained. Does show a previous accident. I'm gonna get to that here in a minute. I have full disclosure, I'll tell you everything I know about it. As we scroll down, Carfax shows no salvage, junk, rebuilt, fire, flood, hail, or lemon brands on the title. Had it had any of those brands, I would not have purchased this vehicle. Also shows no total loss. So this is not one of the super risky salvage or rebuilt titles. This is one owner with a clean title. Carfax shows there's never been structural damage, okay? Airbags have never deployed. Odometer's accurate, and no open recalls. As we scroll down, and you can review this entire Carfax on our website at no charge to you. Does show in June of 2023, over 2 years ago, vehicle involved in a single car collision. It hit, from my understanding from the previous sellers, it hit a small deer, and what happened, it flattened one of the tires. They did have to replace like parts of the bumper and a fender. So, you know, I'm not afraid to buy a vehicle. Like I said, no frame damage, airbags have never gone off. I won't buy a flood, I won't buy a salvage. Hey, if it's had a bumper painted on it, it hit a little deer, you know, had a fender replaced, that is not a big deal to me. No frame damage, no airbags went off. I would not have bought it had either of those happened. So just, you know, a fairly minor incident. And no matter who you buy from, get online, check out their ratings and reviews. Find us on eBay, 1,718 transactions. Every single one of those transactions left us positive feedback, 100%. That's a reputation we work very hard for and we are very proud of. And lastly, no matter who you buy from, find them on Google. Make sure they are a real company. That's one of the things the scammers will do on Facebook. They'll create fake business pages, even a cheap fake website, even cheap fake business cards. They're doing everything they can to scam you. Find someone that's on Google. Make sure they are a real company with tons, you know, a nice healthy list of reviews. Make sure you're not getting scammed. You know, I hear horror stories all the time. Consumers, they buy from the general public. You know nothing about someone from the general public. They have no reviews. You don't know if you're dealing with a shyster or not. Well, they end up buying from one of the low-end dealers, you know, dealers 1 and 2 and 3 star ratings, even some with a low 4. They don't have a 4.8 like we have. They end up buying a vehicle has a salvage title they weren't told about, flood damage they weren't notified of, you know, major mechanical issues, engine, transmission, electrical. Now that buyer has thousands of dollars they're now on the hook for because they want to roll the dice on a big purchase like this. And I too often hear this as well. Someone sends, you know, $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 for a vehicle and it never even shows up. They get scammed out of their life savings. So, hey, if you want to take a gamble on a big purchase like this, boy, good luck. If you want 5-star vans with 5-star service from the company that has the most 5-star Google reviews in the entire country, reach out to us. We are happy to help. Okay, back to the van. Just have the 2 key fobs. Got your keyless entry here. I enter the vehicle, got our side driver step over here. Got this nice vinyl interior. Might even be leather. But anyways, cleans up nicely. Very easy to keep clean. I'm a non-smoker. I can smell smoke from a mile away. No signs of any smoke or unusual odors inside this vehicle. That's why I like these corporate vehicles. Got it fired up, 98,835 miles. Get that AC rolling in here. It is warm. Got your backup camera there. You've got your backup alarm if you need it. No check engine lights on, no airbag, no ABS, none of that. And I've got 4 mechanics that work for me full time. I'm gonna pop the hood here. We checked all the power mirrors and windows and locks. I'm gonna show you the windows and mirrors moving right now. We check the heat, air, cruise, belts, hoses, suspension, steering, brakes. Take these vehicles on a road test, replace tires as necessary. My point in doing this is for 2 reasons. One, when this vehicle arrives at your place with our free shipping in the lower 48, I want you to say that's exactly the vehicle Jeremiah represented in the video. 2, I'm applying for a job right now. I'm applying to be your mobility dealer. This is my resume to you. I want you to put my resume up next to anybody, whether that's general public or the other dealers. I want you to look at their 5 or 6, 7 lazy pictures, no Carfax, no video. Hey, if the vehicle needed an oil change, do you think those lazy people did it? If it needed new tires, do you think they did it? Or were they too lazy and too cheap to do so? So put our resume up next to anybody. You let me know who's earned the right to be your mobility dealer. All right, underneath the hood, we have a 3.5 V6 engine, idles smoothly. No signs of any damage or leaks, and it sounds great. Underneath the van, much of the same, very clean. No signs of any bent metal from an accident. No signs of any water damage from a flood. No signs of any oil or fluid leaks. No signs of any water damage, you know, a rust from being up north. That's the number one mistake consumers make when they purchase vehicles. They assume things. They assume just because it looks nice in pictures, they assume it runs and drives good. They assume it's never been in a bad accident or a flood. Folks, That's the most dangerous thing you can do. I frequently see brand new vehicles at auction that have flood damage. You know what'll happen, these dealers will take on a flood. They're gonna rush these vehicles over to auction, they're gonna dump them off to make them someone else's problem before that flood hits the Carfax. My point in telling you this, if that can happen with a brand new vehicle, I can sit here and tell you all week about the things I see happen with used vehicles. So what I want you to do, I want you to go check out my competition. I want you to check out the resume. I want you to ask yourself, do they show you thousands of reviews online so you know you're dealing with someone honest, reputable, and fair? Or do they show you a free Carfax report so you know you're buying a vehicle as a clean title, no major accidents, never been in a flood? They get on their hands and knees, they didn't bother taking a couple of pictures, much less a super detailed video front and back so you can see no signs of crumpled up metal from an accident, no signs of any water damage from a flood. How about the roof? Especially on these taller vehicles, I'm not joking with you, 1 in 4 that I see, is 25% of them have major roof damage. Do you know how much one of these roofs cost to fix? $20,000, $25,000, no problem. But no one gets up there and shows you the roof, A, because it's hard to do, B, they know you're not gonna get up there and look. You're gonna find out when it's too late. That's not how we do it here. So what I'm gonna do at the end of this video, see this overpass, big old bridge here? I'm gonna go way down the street down here, crawl up on the side of that overpass. I'm gonna get you a good view of that roof because full transparency, that's how we do it here. So when it comes to price, when it comes to reputation, when it comes to how thorough they are and showing you the exact vehicle you're getting, please put our resume up next to anybody. You tell me what happens if you end up buying a vehicle that you can't get a title for because you're dealing with a shady individual. What happens has VIN number issues, won't pass inspection in your state because it got damage to the frame from an accident or a flood. There are so many reasons, they can deny your registration, your inspection. If you cannot get the vehicle inspected and registered, you cannot drive it. Congratulations, you just bought an enormous paperweight. So to avoid these problems and so many more, do 4 things before you buy from anybody. First of all, demand a detailed video like this, not some lazy 30-second walk around. This is a major purchase. You're not buying a brand new beach ball off Amazon. This is a big deal. Demand a detailed video. Second, show me the Carfax. Demand a Carfax. Yeah, Carfax, they're expensive. They cost us quite a bit of money every month, but I invest in my vehicles before I purchase. Do not settle for a cheap knockoff. Demand a Carfax. Third, get online, find out who you're buying from, check out the reputation and reviews. Don't be a lazy buyer. Lazy buyers are the ones that get scammed. Hey, don't be afraid to ask for somebody's ID. If they tell you their name is Jeremiah Coleman in Wichita, Kansas, their ID better say Jeremiah Coleman, Wichita, Kansas, and I can promise you that it does. Don't be afraid to ask for it. And then finally, demand a warranty. What we do here, we give you $1,000 cash to use towards an extended warranty of your choice. Covers not only the vehicle, but also the conversion. They're good nationwide with no deductible. Talk to us about how we can affordably help protect your investment long-term. Now let's get her out for a test drive. Okay, the final portion of the video. I always like to get the vehicles out on the highway, give them some gas so you can hear the engine run, feel the transmission shift through all the gears, and you know whether you take advantage of our free shipping in the lower 48 states or if you come in and drive this Transit home. We've done our due diligence. We've made sure that it's roadworthy. The steering wheel's nice and straight, no unusual vibration or noise. Pops up to 70 miles an hour, no problems. Runs and drives very nice down the highway. And if you ever would like to come in to visit us, we welcome that. Whether you drive in or you fly into our Wichita, Kansas airports, we do require an appointment 365 days here. Why we do that? We do not employ sales staff here. Sales staff means more overhead, means higher prices. I like beating our competitors by $10,000 per van. And if you can't tell in my videos, I'm not a real big fan of used car salesmen, so that's not how we do it here. So what I need you to do is take 30 seconds of your life, call us or text us, let us know which vehicles you'd like to look at. We will be organized, we will be prepared, we will sit you down with a consultation with a mobility professional, not a used car salesman. And do keep in mind, we don't have any hidden fees. So many of these dealers, they show a real nice price online, but they have hidden in the fine print a $500 administrative fee, they got a document fee, they got tag fees, they got freight, you name it, they got a fee for it. You know what they don't have? Free shipping. Free Carfax reports, one-of-a-kind, super detailed YouTube videos to educate you before you buy, free upgraded tie downs, and $1,000 cash to use towards an extended warranty. So don't underestimate the perks that we give you on top of the great prices, and don't fall for those used car salesman games and gimmicks to try and tack more money on the back end. Be sure to ask about those before you buy, or sit back, relax, let us take care of all that for you at no additional charge to you. And hey, if someone's not being honest with you about a price of a vehicle, they got a bunch of hidden fees on the back end. Imagine all the other things they're hiding, Just keep that in mind when you're out shopping. Nice hard brake, no grinding, no squeaking, no unusual brake noise or vibration, which is all exactly what we're looking for. And if you, we do have financing available. If you'd like us to send you an app to your email or your phone, we can do that. You can fill it out there. If computers aren't your thing, we're more than happy to get in touch with you and take an application over the phone. And if you'd like to give us a call or text, now text is by far the fastest way to get in touch with us. That way, anyone on our staff can see that text come through and get back with you ASAP. 316-262-VANS. That's 316-262-8267. My name is Jeremiah. I am the owner. That is the direct line to reach out to, call, or text me. Radio works just fine, by the way. And I challenge you to ask the competition if they are dedicated enough to customer service to give you a direct line to call or text the owner of the company. Or do you have to call in and talk to an automated system, end up in somebody's voicemail and never get a call back? Or maybe you do get that live person. It's that super aggressive, pushy used car salesman who's now got your number, going to call or text you 5 times a day, 10 times a day, whatever it is, and try and pressure you into making a deal. So if you're like me, sick of being treated like just a number by all these companies out there, and you definitely want to avoid that used car salesman like the plague, give us that call or text. We'll walk you through start to finish, and I promise you, we're going to sell this Transit whether you buy it or not. Absolutely zero pressure sales here. Yes, we do take trade-ins even from across the country, whether standard or mobility vehicle. Get in touch with us. I can explain how that works. And just a reminder, if you ever would like to come in, we welcome that, but you must make that appointment. And if you made it to the end of our video, thanks for hanging in there. I know it's a long video, but hey, this is a major purchase. I'm trying to be as thorough as I possibly can. And if you'd like to see our entire inventory with detailed videos just like this, free shipping, free Carfax reports, never any hidden bogus dealer's fees, dozens of pictures of every single vehicle so you know exactly what you're getting from the most thorough, transparent, and highly rated mobility dealership in the entire country, check out our website 24 hours a day at www.mobility316.com. That's mobility316.com. And as always, thank you so much for checking us out at Mobility 316, home of affordable mobility solutions, where mobility is affordable. Give us that call or a text today. We really appreciate you checking us out, giving us a chance to earn your business. Hope you have yourself a wonderful day. And what I'm gonna do is go hop on the overpass over here, right over here in this corner, show you this full roof, and then we will conclude the video. Okay, and like I told you, like I promised, I get up here and show you the rooftop. The reason I'm so passionate, the reason I put the effort into these roofs, I've seen them. 1 out of every 4 of these vans at auction, the roof is just crushed. You know, people don't know how to drive these vans. They crush into a low overhang, but they never fix it because no one ever gets up here and looks. Then it starts leaking a few months later, and the buyer now has thousands of dollars in repairs and damage they are responsible for. We're the only company in the country that does this. I'm literally about 10 feet in the air right here. That's how thorough we are. So don't settle for anything less. Check us out at mobility316.com. And as always, thanks for checking out Affordable Mobility Solutions.